Hey investors, are you tired of the same old investment advice? You know, the kind that tells you to stick with the tried and true methods like bonds, mutual funds, or even the ever-volatile stock market? Well, today we're going to shake things up a bit. Are you ready to make some serious money? I'm talking about the kind of returns that make you want to high-five your colleagues and celebrate your financial success. Imagine the thrill of seeing your investments grow exponentially, and the satisfaction of knowing you made a smart strategic decision. Forget about chasing the latest meme stocks or putting all your eggs in the tech basket. We've all seen how volatile and unpredictable those markets can be. One day you're up, the next day you're down, and it's a roller coaster ride that can leave you feeling stressed and uncertain about your financial future. Today we're diving into the world of precious metals, but not just any metal. We're talking about palladium, the unsung hero of the periodic table. This isn't just another shiny object to add to your collection. It's a strategic investment that has been quietly outperforming many other assets. Now you might be thinking, Jim, why palladium? Why not gold or silver, which have been the go-to precious metals for centuries? Well, let me tell you, palladium is a game changer, and it's time to pay attention to this often overlooked metal. Well, let me tell you, this shiny metal has been quietly outperforming the market, and it's not just because it's got a fancy name. Palladium has seen a significant price increase over the past few years, and the trend shows no signs of slowing down. It's a metal with a strong track record and a promising future. Palladium is essential for a wide range of industries, from automotive to electronics, and demand is only going through the roof. In the automotive industry, palladium is a critical component in catalytic converters, which help reduce harmful emissions. As environmental regulations become stricter, the demand for palladium in this sector is expected to grow even more. We're talking about a metal that's crucial for clean air, cutting-edge technology, and a whole lot more. Palladium is also used in electronics, dentistry, and even jewelry. Its unique properties make it indispensable in various high-tech applications, and as technology continues to advance, so will the demand for this versatile metal. This isn't some speculative bet on the next big thing. Palladium is here to stay, and the reasons to invest are as solid as the metal itself. With its diverse industrial applications and increasing demand, palladium offers a stable and lucrative investment opportunity. It's a tangible asset that you can hold in your hand, and its value is backed by real-world utility. So buckle up, because we're about to break down why palladium is the investment opportunity you can't afford to miss. We'll explore the factors driving its demand, the industries that rely on it, and the potential for future growth. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of why palladium deserves a place in your investment portfolio. This is not your grandpappy's gold investment, folks. While gold has its place, palladium offers a modern, dynamic alternative that aligns with today's technological advancements and environmental priorities. It's time to think beyond traditional investments and embrace the opportunities that palladium presents. This is palladium, and it's time to get on board before this rocket takes off. The future is bright for this remarkable metal, and those who recognize its potential now will be well positioned to reap the rewards. So, are you ready to join the palladium revolution? Let's dive in and discover the incredible opportunities that await. Let's talk about cars, baby. Everyone knows I love a good car, and what makes those engines purr? That's right, catalytic converters. And guess what those bad boys need to work their magic? You got it, palladium. See, palladium is a key component in these converters, helping to transform harmful pollutants into less harmful substances. With stricter emission standards around the world, the demand for palladium from the auto industry is going through the roof. We're talking about millions of cars hitting the road every year, each one needing a catalytic converter and each converter demanding its share of palladium. This isn't some niche market, folks. This is the backbone of the global automotive industry, and palladium is holding it all together. So when I see this kind of demand, I hear opportunity knocking. The auto industry is a palladium-hungry beast, and that hunger is only going to grow in the years to come. Remember, buy the demand, and in this case, the demand is pure palladium. Now let's talk about supply, because in the world of investing, scarcity equals value. And let me tell you, palladium is one scarce metal. We're not talking about some common element you can dig up in your backyard. Palladium is found in only a few places on Earth, and those sources are dwindling. Most of the world's palladium comes from Russia and South Africa, And let's just say those regions aren't exactly known for their political stability or reliable mining operations. We're talking about geopolitical risks, labor strikes, and all sorts of headaches that can disrupt supply chains and send prices soaring. We've seen it time and time again, folks. When supply is tight and demand is high, prices go bonkers. And with palladium, we're talking about a metal that's already in high demand and facing serious supply constraints. This is a recipe for explosive growth. Remember, buy the scarcity, and in this case, the scarcity is pure palladium. This is a metal that's only going to become more valuable as supplies tighten and demand continues to surge. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Listen up, because we're diving into the driver's seat of the palladium market, and it's a wild ride. When you hear palladium, you gotta think cars. These babies are rolling in palladium, specifically in their catalytic converters. See, those catalytic converters are the unsung heroes of clean air. They take those nasty exhaust fumes and use palladium along with platinum and rhodium to convert them into less harmful stuff. Without palladium, we'd be choking on smog, and nobody wants that. Now here's where it gets interesting. The demand for cars is going through the roof, especially in emerging markets like China and India. More cars on the road mean more catalytic converters, and that translates to a massive need for palladium. We're talking about a secular bull market here, folks. This isn't some flash in the pan. As long as people want to drive and breathe clean air, palladium demand is going to be red hot. Remember, buy, buy, buy. Alright folks, let's talk green. Everyone's buzzing about clean energy, and guess what? Palladium is right at the heart of it. Forget about those old dirty technologies. Palladium is the future. We're talking about fuel cells, baby. These incredible devices use palladium to produce electricity from hydrogen, with nothing but water vapor as a byproduct. It's like something out of Star Trek, but it's happening right now. Now, the hydrogen economy is still in its early stages, but the potential is enormous. We're talking about powering everything from cars and trucks to homes and businesses, all with clean, efficient energy. And who's going to be smiling all the way to the bank when this takes off? The savvy investors who saw the potential of palladium early on. This is a chance to get in on the ground floor of the next big thing. Alright, let's talk numbers, because at the end of the day, that's what gets us all fired up, right? And when it comes to palladium, the numbers are screaming, buy at the top of their lungs. Over the past decade, palladium has been the best performing precious metal, leaving gold, silver, and even platinum in the dust. We're talking about returns that would make your head spin, and this isn't just some fluke, folks. Palladium's stellar performance is backed by strong fundamentals, including that insatiable industrial demand we've been talking about. This is a trend that's here to stay. As long as those factors are in play, palladium is going to continue to outperform. This is your chance to get a piece of the action. We're talking palladium, people, and you can't talk palladium without talking geopolitics. This precious metal, often overshadowed by its more famous cousins like gold and silver, plays a crucial role in various industries. From catalytic converters in cars to electronics and even jewelry, palladium is indispensable. But what makes it even more intriguing is the geopolitical chess game that surrounds it. Specifically, we gotta talk about Russia. This vast nation isn't just known for its vast landscapes and rich history, it's a powerhouse in the palladium market. See, Russia, they're like the 800-pound gorilla in the palladium market, controlling a whopping 40% of global production. That's right, 40%. This dominance gives Russia significant leverage over the global supply chain. Imagine having the ability to influence the price of a commodity that industries worldwide rely on. It's a position of immense power. They sneeze, the palladium market catches a cold. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's the reality of the situation. Any minor disruption in Russia's palladium production can send ripples across the global market, causing price fluctuations that can affect everything from car manufacturing to electronics production. Now, I'm not saying Russia's a bad actor here, but when you've got that much control, any instability, any sanctions, any hiccup in their supply chain, it sends shockwaves through the entire market. Economic sanctions, political unrest, or even logistical challenges can create a domino effect, leading to supply shortages and skyrocketing prices. Remember 2014, Crimean crisis? That geopolitical event didn't just make headlines, it had a tangible impact on the palladium market. Palladium prices went through the roof. Why? Because the market gets nervous, investors get jittery, and boom, supply concerns drive those prices higher. It's a classic case of supply and demand dynamics, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions. Because the market gets nervous, investors get jittery, and boom, supply concerns drive those prices higher. When investors sense instability, they react quickly, often leading to a surge in prices as they scramble to secure their investments. And it's not just Russia, folks. The global palladium market is a complex web with multiple players influencing the supply chain. South Africa, another major palladium player, they've got their own issues. This country, rich in mineral resources, faces its own set of challenges that can impact palladium production. Labor strikes, power outages, you name it. These disruptions might seem small, but they can have a huge impact on supply, and when supply tightens, guess what happens? Prices go one way and that's up, up, up. The interconnected nature of the global supply chain means that a problem in one region can have far-reaching consequences. These disruptions might seem small, but they can have a huge impact on supply, and when supply tightens, guess what happens? Prices go one way, and that's up, up, up. The market reacts swiftly to any signs of reduced supply, leading to increased prices and heightened market activity. Prices go one way, and that's up, up, up. Investors who are quick to act can benefit from these price surges, but it's a high-stakes game that requires constant vigilance. So, bottom line, when you're looking at palladium, you gotta keep a close eye on the geopolitical landscape. It's a wild world out there, and those global events, they can make or break your investment. Staying informed about geopolitical developments is crucial for anyone involved in the palladium market. It's a wild world out there, and those global events, they can make or break your investment. The interconnectedness of global markets means that events in one part of the world can have immediate and significant impacts on markets elsewhere. They can make or break your investment. Understanding the nuances of geopolitical events and their potential impact on the palladium market can give you a competitive edge. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of investing, that's how you ring the register. Staying informed, analyzing trends, and understanding the broader geopolitical context can help you make smarter investment decisions. So, keep your eyes on the news, stay updated on global events, and always be ready to adapt to the ever-changing market dynamics. Listen up, folks, because I'm only going to say this once. Diversification is key. You ever hear the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? Well, in the investing world, that's not just a saying, it's the gospel. You see, even the best performing stocks, the hottest sectors, they can hit a rough patch. That's why you gotta spread your risk, diversify your portfolio, and Palladium, my friends, is the perfect addition to any well-balanced investment strategy. Think of Palladium as that reliable utility player on your favorite sports team. They might not always be the flashiest, but they show up consistently, game after game, contributing to the team's success. That's Palladium. It's not just about chasing the next big thing, it's about building a solid foundation for long-term growth. And Palladium, with its unique properties and industrial applications, it brings that stability, that resilience that your portfolio craves. All right, folks, let's talk tech. No, not your fancy smartphones or your newfangled gadgets. We're talking about the kind of tech that's changing the world, the kind that's driving the future, and guess what? It's all powered by Palladium. We're talking about everything from electric vehicles to hydrogen fuel cells, from advanced sensors to next-generation electronics. These technologies, they're not just cool gadgets, they're the future of our planet. And Palladium, it's the unsung hero making it all possible. Take electric vehicles, for example. Everyone's talking about them, and for good reason. They're cleaner, they're more efficient, and they're the future of transportation. But guess what those EVs need to run? Palladium. That's right, it's a critical component in those high-tech catalytic converters, cleaning up emissions and keeping our air clean. And it's not just EVs, folks. Palladium is everywhere. It's in those hydrogen fuel cells, powering everything from cars to buildings. It's in those advanced sensors, making our devices smarter and more efficient. It's even in the medical field, used in life-saving equipment and treatments. We've talked about palladium scarcity, right? Well, here's the thing, folks. Recycling is becoming a huge deal in the palladium market. It's not just some feel-good save the planet thing. It's serious business. As demand keeps climbing and mining struggles to keep pace, recycled palladium is stepping up to the plate. Think about it. Old cars, industrial equipment, they're all sitting on a potential gold mine, or should I say, a palladium mine. Companies are popping up left and right to cash in on this, and let me tell you, they're not playing around. This isn't your grandma's recycling drive. This is high-tech extraction, folks. And why is this so important? Because it adds a layer of stability to the palladium supply. Miners can have a bad year, political turmoil can disrupt things, but that scrap metal, it's just sitting there, ripe for the picking. That's a beautiful thing for investors because it means less volatility, and less volatility means a smoother ride for your portfolio. Alright, let's talk about the future, baby. The palladium market is on fire, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. Why? 2 words: electric vehicles. EVs are the future of transportation, and guess what they need? That's right, palladium. Now I know what you're thinking. But Jim, don't EVs use lithium-ion batteries? And you're right, they do. But here's the thing, even with battery-powered cars, we still need catalytic converters to clean up the emissions from those gas-guzzling dinosaurs that are still on the road. And guess what's in those catalytic converters? You got it, palladium. So even as we transition to a greener future, the demand for palladium is going to remain strong. And that's not even considering the potential for fuel cell vehicles, which rely heavily on, you guessed it, palladium. We're talking about a perfect storm of demand drivers, folks, and that spells opportunity. Alright, let's talk about palladium's cousins in the precious metals family. First up, platinum. Platinum is one of those metals that has always been associated with luxury and high value. From its use in fine jewelry to its critical role in various industrial applications, platinum has a storied history. It's not just a pretty face, this metal has some serious utility. Now, platinum used to be the go-to for catalytic converters, especially in diesel cars. Catalytic converters are essential for reducing harmful emissions from vehicles, and platinum was the star player in this field for a long time. Its ability to withstand high temperatures and its excellent catalytic properties made it the ideal choice. But then, palladium came in hot, offering similar performance at a lower price. This shift wasn't just about cost, it was also about efficiency and availability. Palladium started to be seen as a more practical option for many manufacturers, especially as the demand for gasoline engines grew. Boom! Palladium took the lead. The price of palladium surged as industries began to recognize its value. It wasn't just a flash in the pan, palladium proved its worth in various applications from electronics to dentistry, but its most significant impact was in the automotive industry. And it's not just about price. The market dynamics shifted as palladium's unique properties became more appreciated, investors started to take notice, and the financial markets reflected this newfound interest. The price trends of these metals tell a fascinating story of supply, demand, and technological advancements. Palladium's got this unique ability to handle those nasty emissions from gasoline engines, which are more common than diesel engines in many parts of the world. This made palladium an even more attractive option for manufacturers looking to meet stringent emission standards, which, let's face it, are still the kings of the road. Gasoline engines dominate the automotive landscape, and palladium's role in making them cleaner cannot be overstated. It's a metal that has found its niche and is excelling in it. Platinum's got its own strengths, especially in heavy-duty vehicles, where its durability and high melting point are crucial. These vehicles often operate under more extreme conditions, and platinum's robustness makes it the metal of choice for these applications. But when it comes to the everyday car, palladium's the champ. Its ability to efficiently convert harmful gases into less harmful substances makes it indispensable in the production of catalytic converters for the vast majority of vehicles on the road today. Now some folks might say, but Jim, what about platinum's use in fuel cells? And that's a valid point. Fuel cells are an exciting area of development, and platinum plays a critical role in this technology. It's a field with a lot of potentials, especially as we look towards more sustainable energy solutions. Sure, platinum's got potential there, and it's an area worth watching. The advancements in fuel cell technology could open up new markets for platinum, making it a valuable asset in the long term. But we're talking long term, folks. The widespread adoption of fuel cells is still a way off, and while it's an exciting prospect, it doesn't change the current market dynamics. Investors need to balance their portfolios with both short-term gains and long-term potential in mind. Palladium's got the here and now on lock. Its applications in the automotive industry are well established and its demand is steady. This makes it a reliable choice for those looking to invest in the metals market today, and that's what matters in this market. The ability to deliver consistent returns and meet current industrial needs is what makes Palladium so attractive. It's not just about the future, it's about what's happening right now. It's like owning a piece of the automotive industry, which is one of the most dynamic and essential sectors in the global economy. The automotive industry is constantly evolving, and metals like palladium are at the heart of this evolution. And who doesn't want a piece of that action? Investing in palladium is like having a stake in the future of transportation and technology. It's a way to be part of something bigger, something that's shaping the world we live in. So, when you're looking at your portfolio, consider the role of these metals. Diversification is key, and having a mix of short-term and long-term investments can help balance risk and reward. Remember, palladium's got the edge in the short term. Its current applications and market demand make it a strong contender for those looking to capitalize on today's opportunities. It's the metal that's cleaning up the roads today, playing a crucial role in reducing vehicle emissions and helping to meet environmental standards. This makes it not only a smart investment, but also a responsible one. And that's a beautiful thing for investors. Seeing your investments contribute to a cleaner, more sustainable world is incredibly rewarding. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting, keep an eye on palladium. It's a metal with a bright future and a significant impact on our world today. Now let's talk about what really gets my blood pumping returns. And let me tell you, palladium has the potential to be a real home run hitter in your portfolio. Why? Because demand is through the roof. We're talking about a metal that's essential for cleaning up car emissions, and with stricter environmental regulations popping up faster than dandelions in spring, that demand is only going to skyrocket. It's like owning shares in a company that's guaranteed to sell out its entire inventory every single day. But wait, there's more! Palladium's not just a one-trick pony, it's also finding its way into all sorts of new technologies, from green energy solutions to cutting-edge electronics. It's like the Swiss Army knife of metals, and that kind of versatility translates into serious profit potential. So, if you're looking for an investment that can really put some pep in your portfolio step, palladium is a no-brainer. It's got the demand, it's got the momentum, and it's got the potential to deliver those sweet, sweet returns that make you want to do a victory dance. Alright folks, let's recap. We've covered a lot of ground today, but the bottom line is this. Palladium is one hot commodity. It's got the industrial demand, the limited supply, and the growth potential to make any investor drool. We're talking about a metal that's essential for cleaning up our cars, powering our future, and diversifying our portfolios. It's got a proven track record of strong returns, and with the demand only going up, the future looks brighter than a freshly polished platinum bar. So, do yourself a favor and add some palladium to your watch list. This is one investment you don't want to miss out on, and remember, knowledge is power. Keep learning, keep investing, and I'll see you next time on Food Book. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more investment insights.